the wallet comment was so egregious that I forgot about the one that I damn near cussed you and Danielle out about. And that was, you're not mad at me, you're mad about your life.
Yeah, when they flashback to that, it felt like so long ago.
So long ago. And it's like, I forgot that was a huge thing to say. You remember I was up in arms about that. So that kind of just goes to show, at least for me, how bad that wallet comment was. That you forget about you're mad about your life.
And I think people probably also forgot about that too when they came down on Dorit about making the alcohol comment. But that also came after the "you're mad about your life"
Yes.
comment.
Yes. Yes. And that's so basically when Dorit is bringing all that up, Sutton, of course, does her master deflecting.
Yeah,
We've all failed each other, which is just a lazy way because we're not talking about everybody. We're talking about you. She basically says, I am not going to do this again. We're not going to beat me down, beat me with a stick. She does this thing that is almost as if like she's unaware of that she is causing these issues.
right.
I think we've said this before. It's like, pick a lane. Do you want to be a bad bitch or a bitch?
I think this goes back to she just really lacks self-awareness.
Oh, how is that possible? Like when you're on TV, that's even worse. When you're on TV,
True.
like, like don't get me wrong. Like I've never been one of those people that if I have a bad day, I am not the girl that takes it out on someone. I'm the girl that separates myself. I get quiet. I go into my own little corner. I've never understood how people can take it out on someone. Like that's never been like it would have to be something like really, really bad for me to like lash out on someone that wasn't the cause of that. And that's all I see with Sutton. And it's like she can, I mean, it's very cliche to say she can dish it but can't take it, but like she literally says such egregious things and somehow feels like the world is coming down on her when they call it out.
Right.
It's crazy. Sutton then apologizes to Dorit about everything. And would you say Dorit accepted it?
No.
You didn't think she accepted it? She said, I
No.
appreciated it.
She said thank you and then continued to beat on it. Like if you accept it, then you accept it and you don't keep talking about it.
Yeah, but I feel like she was kind of doing it in a way of like, yeah, I accept it, but like, girl, like, what about all the other shit you said to me? Like, you just apologized for that one thing, and that was the one thing that conveniently everyone feels that you were shitty about. So it feels like you're just trying to save face instead of actually apologizing to me because you feel like you've said or done something wrong.
I agree, but I think so. I feel like what like Bose, for instance, was trying to get at, and some of the other ladies were that apology for that one thing is at least one step forward. Like you may not get an apology for everything right now, but just take that step and then try to build on that. You're not gonna get everything laid out of the table or necessarily an apology for everything, but at least that most recent thing you can accept if
Yeah.
you want to, and then continue to build from that. Or in Dorit's case, you accept that and then you start bringing up everything else, so you really don't get anywhere.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. But I kind of, okay, I can see where you're coming from that. All right, it makes
Like,
sense.
and I'm not saying Dorit was wrong about still being mad about the other shit either. It just kind of depends on where you want to go from here. Like, do you want to kind of move forward, or do you want to just keep like going at it? Because
Which
it's
we
kind
kind
of
of
like
find out.
one
Go
between the
ahead.
two. Yeah,
Right, which we kind of find out that Dorit is like, I don't really want to move forward with this bitch. Like,
right.
she said it's, but, and so after they have that little back and forth, everybody basically say, hey, she's trying to apologize. I see where Bose is coming from, but it's like, let me handle this situation the way I need to handle this. This lady has like, she ain't just hit me on some like bullshit shit about the group. She specifically hit me with shit that is like really happening in my life. I'm gonna eat this bitch up. I want to continue to eat her up, but what neither here nor there. So then, was it Bose? Was it Bose brought up the whole thing with her running into Mo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was before Garcelle came at it with the bullshit.
Right.
All right. So Bo says, being the real homegirl that she is, says that she ran into Mo at the Soho house and essentially did exactly what anybody would want to do, because don't tell me you've seen somebody and then don't give me all the details. I need all the fucking details. And Bose basically gave her like a 3-minute voice note, which I appreciated. Bose let it play in the confessional. And I thought that was a really cute touch. Kind of seemed uncomfortable talking about it, but I appreciated Kathy reinforcing, like, no, that's a girl's girl. And then it made Kyle have to like recognize, like, yeah, I just don't like talking about the shit though.
Yeah, and I kind of understand because I think if it was me, if I were in Kyle's situation, like I really don't want to know. And I know he's out there doing shit, we're separated, etc. I really don't need the details. Like,
Yeah.
I really just not know, to be honest. If it were me,
Even if they're dogging them out.
yeah, I mean, because then too, it's like you could just be putting on because you my friend. Like, she might be cute as hell. You just gonna tell me? Of course, you gonna tell me she's not cute. Like, what you gonna tell me? She fine as hell.
Could you
So,
imagine? Could you fucking
yeah.
imagine had she done that?
Like I get both sides of it, and I appreciate what Bose was doing and where she was coming from. But just for me personally, because like I mentioned before on another episode, like to me, after we break up, after we're done, to me you don't exist and you never existed.
Yeah.
So I don't need to know what y'all are currently doing.
See, and I wish I was like that. I can only do that with, what am I talking about? That's a lie. It's only one person I've not been able to do that with. I've been able to do that with literally every single person I've ever dated. What am I talking about? Well, yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. But you're also an Aries, so you're like a cold-hearted bitch. So that's like part of it as well. So
I'm
that's
a
crazy.
I'm a master disassociator.
That is crazy. Like, and I the more healed I have become, the less I can do that.